up, everyone, and welcome back to more The World of Magic with Dave 11 with two L's, the main warrior of our gameplay. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about a update that recently came out to a lot of people who watch my update videos. Mostly want me to speak about these things again, so I am bringing the update videos back. Now we're gonna be only talking about, sadly, updates that are, kind of big and medium. This update is not very major, but it is something that requires notice to players who haven't played in a long time but still watch my channel, which I do have a few of them who I am friends with. So this video I wanted to talk about actually inactivity for your names. We all knew this was coming. Don't act like you didn't know. So now Comes to Us is actually going to crack down on inactive names, I believe. More like gray name people, which I am absolutely taking into perspective. More people that haven't played in over a year. I think that should be about long enough that they should actually crack down on your name for, but they don't give us specifics, so we don't actually know. So it says, greetings from Comes to Us. We would like to inform you of the Comes to Us mobile game operation policy revision in advanced. So they're giving this notice actually a month later. Today is the 11th, I believe. I'm not gonna scroll down and check because that would be kind of disrespectful. So please check the revised content as follows. Comes to Us mobile game operation policy revision. So, reason for revision: to reset characters' nicknames that have not been logged in for a long time. So, yep, that's right, guys. A long time. I would say a long time is a year. I would say that long should give you an absolute okay chance to, or 6 months. 6 months, I mean, I would say just try to do 6 months. 6 months or 3 months, if you really want to get a little bit too strict with it. But a year is what I would think that they would do for the longest, just to be, kind of respectful for players. So major revisions. Number 1, which they only have number 1. Added content that long-term inactive profile, nickname, guide name, act can be reset in 5 in a me private profile policy. Gosh, I freaking hate my words right now. Sorry. So, I wanted to go over this a little bit. Not mostly all of it, but mostly just about the profile, nickname, guide name, I would say for added content that long-term inactive profile, nickname. So, what does this basically mean to me? I think that it's basically what it says. They're gonna start removing names that haven't been logged in for over a long time. All those gray names, all those old players, that you always thought their accounts would just stay in the game. Well, they're probably gonna be reset. Yeah, after a long time, they're gonna be somebody else's new player's name. So that's just kind of how it's gonna be. So, but it does say long-term inactive profile. So before the quotation, punctuation, sorry. So add content that long-term inactive profile. So basically what this is going to do for you, what I think, again, this is just what I think. So what this is gonna do is about your Comes to Us ID profile, so your main account. This is probably, which if you don't know your, oh god, okay. So basically what this means is this is what your Hive account is going to look like. Is it's going to completely wipe your ID off, or just your name, your username. well, not the username and password, but basically just your Hive ID. So, that's probably not going to be able to be used if you're an inactive person who hasn't used their Hive ID. Which, I mean, to be honest, there's only 3 games that you actually use your Hive ID for. And the World of Magic isn't really one of them. I mean, you log in with it, but there's also Summoner's War, but that has auto login. Then there's fishing, that fishing game, Hook Style or whatever, that you use to log in with. So yeah, pretty much just 3 games. So that's basically what that is. What that should mean to me. It says also nicknames. Nicknames, I would say this means your in-game character name, or for short IGN, in game. So basically, how do you know you are inactive in game? Speaking as a from a third person's view or fourth person's view, you know. So basically, let's say my popcorn account right here. Now, how do you know if you're inactive? Now, green, let's just go over the active colors so you're not worried about your account or anything. And you don't always have to log in, you don't have to feel pressured by yourself. So, green means on, which it should say on right here by the active thing. So, green means that you are currently online and or such active. So that's what green means. Blue means that you were basically on within the 7 days, I believe. Within a week, right? Yeah, blue means that you have been currently active within 7 days. Within 7 days. So it hasn't been a week yet, but you're currently active within 7 days. So yeah, you're good with blue. Orange means that you've been active within let's just say you've been active within past 1 week. So you haven't been active past 1 week. So that's what orange means. You're not inactive yet, so you're still good. So like gray mouse here, off, and orange by the name, you see the little dot? That's what it means. Red, which means that I can't really be too sure about red. It's just a weird color for me. But basically, this means that you have been inactive for 2 or more weeks. So basically a month. So 2 or more weeks you are what we like to call inactive in other games, but here it doesn't just really work like that. So inactive, you're red, like Pumpkin and Segment, they're not dead accounts, like inactive, not really logging in accounts, but they haven't played within the week period. Then we have inactive, which is gray. Gray basically means that you are inactive, which means that you haven't logged on for over a month. Which I am sure about, right? Yeah. So you haven't logged in over a month is what gray means. So they're gonna start removing, I believe, gray name people, or older than this. I haven't seen Devil Wolf in over a month's views, over a month. Why You Cry over a month. So yeah, I would expect this to be over a month type deep detail that they're gonna start removing names for. But I would say give it, let these people be gray name, but give it 3 months or 6 months. If you really want to be friendly to them, give it a year. Because people have stuff to do in real life. There's always the discussion of you should log in because it's just your phone. But I mean, come on, who actually games on your mobile device? Nobody. So that's just where we are right now. So you have green, which I don't have on right now. Oh, well, also there's a bug right now. So I mean, basically Akai is on, so he should be green name. But considering how I am and have stayed in my current map for a while, he actually he actually is stayed blue because it hasn't registered through the game that he should be green. He is on, so he should have green by his name, but yeah. So you have green, blue. So let's just review. You have green, which is online, or just on besides their name, active. You have blue, which is online within 7 days, so you're still active. Orange, past 7 days, which is about past the week. You have red, which is over 2 weeks, or most likely a month. And then you have gray, which is most likely over a month as an inactive. So, it's I'm not saying that you should log on right now and keep your account active, because this does not get released until April 11th. So you're still good for about a month. This is being uploaded on March 11th, so yeah, you have about a month. So yes, they do have the plan to reset profile nicknames and guide names. Guide names is a bit weird one, I would say. Like, why would you ever want to remove guide names? I guess, I mean, other than the whole guide being inactive, the guide master, all your guide mates, so you have nobody to transfer leadership over to, which I feel like they should do that. If your guide master goes inactive, then it should go to the second rank highest person inside of your guide, or whoever they promoted second. So yeah, or just add co-leaders. Just add co-leaders so that you don't have to worry about that stuff. But I mean, that would just get people more power hungry. But I don't really care about guides too much, so I can't really say. I mean, I'm just in this guide because I am absolutely loyal. And they say Ect, extra details coming. I can never be sure about what Comstus is gonna do, but I've always seen them actually, put effort into their updates. So I can't really say that any of their updates are bad, or anything like that. So maybe this means that maybe certain players that are gray name will actually be removed, or maybe they actually plan to do something with those old names and make them into NPCs. Who knows? Maybe your old character might actually become someone. And then it says can be reset in 5.NA/B. So NA not available. Me, I guess that just what it means. You're the character. Your character. Profile policy. That's just pretty much where it's gonna be. This is just gonna be something that's coming new to your profile, to your character, to your in-game name. This is gonna be something that could you have some old character that you just have laying around. Maybe it might be time to log in them. So it says the effective date is April 11th, 2022 at 11 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. And it says we'll do our best to provide game services that everyone can enjoy. Thank you. Thank you very much, Comstus, for an amazing update. Now, as I have reviewed, profile, nickname, guide names, this is just all my opinion. It's just all my opinion. Basically, what I think about this whole entire thing is, it could be good for some people. Some people who've, stayed active today but still want their old character's name that they probably lost on a guest account or on an account that probably got scammed by another player, and they just don't use it anymore. So that's just pretty much how it's gonna be. Guide names, I can't be sure. Hopefully you guys all stay active inside of one guide, and maybe the guide name will stay as it should. Profile, I am not really worried about this, because if you played the Run of Magic, you always log in. So I believe that your profile should be good before your character's name goes bad. So if anything, I would worry about your in-game name more than your Hive ID or ComSwiss ID profile. So yeah, that's that's pretty. Oh god, I keep forgetting that happened. Alright, we're just gonna sign out on this screen. So yeah, that's basically it. Just make sure to stay active out there. They're kind of cracking down on the inactive names, and this will definitely help a lot of people get their old names back. But also old players who haven't logged in a long time, I'm sorry. Maybe you might start seeing their names on new players who come to the game. Yeah, big updates coming, guys. Hopefully. Hopefully that's why they're deleting all these names. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe down below if you're at all new to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye everyone. Have a good day.